200 hash browns, 36,000 donuts, and buckets upon buckets of Gatorade money. We'll be covering it all in this super special finale extravaganza where we desperately try to win an Evie. You're watching Internews. That's right. It all comes to an end tonight in our spectacular season finale. We better get this show on the road because when the clock strikes midnight, we'll all turn back into statues. The earth is dying, people are sick, and children are starving. But the real tragedy? No donuts. Krispy Kreme recently promised 36,000 original glazed donuts to customers in central London through a partnership with Uber Eats. But their failure to deliver caused Beatles-level mania. The original announcement sent out by Krispy Kreme UK promised free donuts to Uber Eats users by simply just downloading the app and ordering between 2 and 6 p.m. But when 2 o'clock came along, instead of finding a dozen delicious heart attacks at their doorstep, hungry Londoners found their worst nightmare. Uber Eats had crashed. Office workers were left with nothing to brighten their dreary workday. Policemen were left without anything to dunk in their coffees, and the more rotund Londoners were simply left with empty promises and empty bellies. To make matters worse, Krispy Kreme continued to dangle the dream in front of customers by assuring them they'd get their orders soon. Meanwhile, Uber issued an apology, stating that the donut demand was simply too high to meet. It's always the most sugary dreams that are the ones that are too good to be true. Those donuts with no one to eat them, those citizens, nothing to satisfy their sweet tooth. Now, all 36,000 of those sugary delights are probably stuck in the smelly backseat of some London Uber. Earlier this week, a man from New South Wales was refused McNuggets for breakfast at a local McDonald's. The time was 4:50 in the morning, and he was hungry for some crispy golden nuggies, but was denied the right. He did what any hero would do and proceeded to order 200 hash browns in order to spite the McWorkers. 200! Of course, the man was in fact 3 times over the drunk driving limit and later had his license suspended. But 200 hash browns, that takes some serious McEffort. Even for a drunk person, I mean, normally you would go to 10 or 20 if you're trying to be really absurd, but this absolute hooligan jumped directly to 200. I understand his frustration though. I've pulled up to McDanks at around 4 before and had to settle for a McGriddle, which, look, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good, but to go there with a vision and have it crushed before your own eyes is a McTragedy. Now, if you want to avoid the McHeartbreak, make sure you do not go there expecting any form of ice cream when the sun goes down, or else you'll coincidentally find that every McD's in the city has an ice cream machine that is conveniently out of order. Oh, and just to clarify, Internews does not condone McDrunk McDriving. And, all right, you know what? While we're at it, Internews is finally stepping forward to condemn ISIS. Ease up, ISIS. You're on watch. Chick-fil-A has crowned a new king. The popular, once problematic chain got more than they were bargaining for when they held an all-you-can-eat nugget night. The event's champion, Robbie Calland, took to Twitter to share his road to victory after eating a total of 82 nuggets. He began the night with high hopes, telling the Twitterverse that he was aiming for 1 over Kobe with his nugget consumption. This bold statement quickly gathered attention from other users, who took it upon themselves to pass on some sage advice, including not to load up on fries and to resist the delectable Chick-fil-A lemonade. Robbie assured the masses that he was feeling strong and good after a few hours of fasting to prep for the night of nuggets. As the time for feasting neared, Robbie was feeling overly confident, sending out the announcement that the champ is here. However, this positive attitude proved beneficial as Robbie continued to live tweet his progress each time he finished a box of nuggies. By 42, Robbie was slowing but feeling all right. He pushed through his meat sweats long enough to bring him to 58, passing LeBron's 57 points. This led Robbie to dub himself the real king of the nugget game here. From there, Robbie began to slow. It seemed for a while that this fate was sealed for him, dooming him to become only the prince of Chick-fil-A. But just as with any good underdog story, Robbie persisted. He got his head into the game more than Zac Efron ever could. More than that, Robbie got his heart into the game. His perseverance paid off, bringing him to the ultimate goal of 82 nuggets, surpassing Kobe Bryant's 81 points. Robbie proved himself to be the true heir to the Chick-fil-A throne. Now, it's time to see what memes... excuse me? Who are you?
I'm the Uber driver. How's it going, buddy? Name's Frank. I'm here with Uber Eats. Got over 36,000 donuts to deliver here.
I'm sorry. I think there's some kind of confusion or something. I mean, we were reporting on Krispy Kreme, but I don't think we actually wanted the donuts.
So what you're trying to tell me is that you want me to keep these 36,000 donuts in my Pontiac Aztec?
I just don't see what the use one person can have for 36,000 donuts is all. I mean.
Yeah, neither can I. Thanks a lot, scumbag.
Wow. Let's check in with this week's Meme Watch.
Welcome back to Meme Watch. I'm Daz, and I'm always on high alert for the week's hottest memes. Multiple uproars surfaced on Reddit this week, starting with a disappointing release to another video game that wants to steal your money. Software company EA has taken the heat for turning the newest Star Wars Battlefront game into an overpriced slot machine. This isn't the first time EA has made terrible design decisions, and has been named the worst company in America for a few years in a row. The internet had reason to be mad. EA has on multiple occasions sacrificed the quality of their product in order to make a quick buck. Other memes arose from the fight for net neutrality this week, now that the FCC has reaffirmed their masochistic tendencies. Chairman of the FCC, Ajit Pai, has become the subject of a few very strong-willed memes that compare him to various dictators, as well as accentuating his all-around goofiness, deeming him unfit to hold any notable position of power. On a related note, MemeWatch would like to let you know that the free exchange of memes over the internet is protected by the idea that the internet should be a right. Information is power, even if that information comes in the form of low-quality SpongeBob screenshots. If you care about the prosperity of garbage content like this, please don't hesitate to call your local congresspeople. Our wholesome meme this week has been hidden by paywalls and service packages. To unlock premium meme sites like Reddit and 4chan, you can sign up for our premium meme package for an additional $9.99 per month, or use our corporate partner Facebook to continue surfing. Finally tonight, our in-depth analysis is on Wednesday Frog. Who is Wednesday Frog? The original image surfaced in 2014 and is known to many as the meme that never dies. Every Wednesday, this image will show up on popular meme forums as a celebration for Hump Day. Vine star Jimmy here has made several videos in tribute to the frog, as well as the day of the week itself.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
There's a strange draw to this meme, and because of its total uselessness, it seems to transcend time and space. It is considered good luck to share Wednesday Frog whenever you get the chance. Unlike some more aggressive memes or your grandpa's paranoid and superstitious emails, Wednesday Frog doesn't ask much of you as long as he's made you chuckle. That's all the trash I can handle this week. Thank you for watching Meme Watch. I'm Des Lombardo, signing off. Back to you, Stefan.
Now, I know we don't normally cover politics here at Internews, but I really believe that in our political climate today, there's just no escaping it. So, without further ado, we'd like to step out and officially give our frank, possibly controversial opinion on Donald Trump. Okay. Trump is bad. He is orange and stinky. He is very loud and mean. Mr. Trump is a bad president. I do not like him. Donald Trump is horrible and silly. Thank you for bearing with us there. Don't worry. We're all going to be safe from the next apocalypse thanks to Cards Against Humanity. In their holiday pack this year, they've decided to focus their efforts on saving America's reputation. The folks behind Cards Against Humanity made it their holiday goal to buy a piece of the U.S.-Mexico border with the intention to prevent Trump's proposed border wall from being built there. According to the Cards Against Humanity company, in this pack this year, for a measly $15, you can get an illustrated map of the land, a certificate of our promise to fight the wall, some new cards, and a few other surprises. $15? That's Gatorade money. Next thing you know, bees will be replaced with cock blocking Trump's border wall. Unfortunately, for those now looking to get it as the ultimate holiday gift, it's sold out in less than a day. All right, remember what I said about being safe in the apocalypse or whatever? Yeah, disregard that. It's back on. Boston Dynamics is here to accelerate the process of our eventual demise. With the release of this ominous footage showcasing what appears to be a robotic canine, many online are asking the same question. Why? We already have plenty of dogs to go around, and none of them are interested in taking over the world. See, that's the great thing about dogs. They're your best friend, they rely on you, and they'll occasionally hump your leg, but best of all, you don't have to worry about them waking up in the middle of the night to tell you that the destructiveness of humanity must end through our extinction. All right, it's about time we hear from Marissa. Wait, who are you?
I'm the version of you that didn't win an Evie. And now I've broken into your timeline to right the wrong. Don't worry about Marissa. She's just out sick today. I may be known as Stefan, Destroyer of Worlds, in my timeline, but I'm not that bad. By the way, have you seen an Uber Eats driver around here? I think he's got my donuts. Let's get to the stories. Ha! Students ranging from the ages of 4 to 22 rejoiced this past Thanksgiving break with Nintendo's release of their new smartphone app, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. For those who don't know, Animal Crossing is a franchise that has been around since 2001 that's made appearances on a variety of Nintendo's handheld consoles and home console platforms before making its way into the mobile world. The new app has developed a massive audience since its debut and has been met very positively on the account of its fun for all ages attitude, which is weird because last time I checked, my mom's the only one that really enjoyed Animal Crossing. Now, it's this huge thing all of a sudden. I used to have a vendetta against this series, but even I can't resist this cute and cuddly addictive app. I mean, look at this cat. His name is Kid Cat and he wears a helmet. He calls me dude, and he doesn't judge me on lifestyle choices. And hold on, look at little Filbert here. His lazy, dreamy smile is sure to win you over, no question. Oh, and don't even get me started on Apple. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I had no idea what the hell he is. I just know I went to hug the living hell out of her. Also, before you say it, no, I'm not too old for this. Don't judge me because I'm having fun, okay? The only reason I even came to record tonight is because it'll be 12 hours until my blue table's constructed. But if you're looking to check me out at my super rad campsite, my code is 5302-5105-958. Starting in early November, Harry Potter fans have flocked to Orlando, Florida, an incredibly enchanting experience. And no, we aren't referring to Universal's Wizarding World of Harry Potter. The Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando, a nonprofit animal center in the area, has recently started sorting their pups into 4 fictional houses within the Harry Potter universe. Labeling their program Pogwarts, the dogs are organized into houses based on their personality traits to display in the sorting hat that used to belong to the shelter's general manager, but now is just a slobbery mess. The first house, Griffin Dogs, is courageous and daring and chivalrous. Next, we have Hufflepuff, who are the dedicated, loyal, and hardworking dogs. Following them, we have Ravenpaws, who are intelligent dogs that are fast to learn. Lastly, there are the Slobberins, who are ambitious, resourceful, natural-born leaders, and evil. The concept to start doing this was actually inspired by the organizer's daughter's crush on Daniel Radcliffe. It was introduced in light of a pretty serious problem faced by animal shelters across America: breed discrimination. People looking to adopt dogs visit shelters focusing on getting a breed of dog they really want rather than a dog that'll fit their lifestyle best, which leaves many well-behaved puppers without homes. So go ahead and put it in order of the puppy at Orlando's Kennel of Secrets. Get your very own half-breed prince today. Who knows? He might just be in a Pomeranian of Azkaban. Pick him up, a sorcerer's bone, and maybe get a goblet of kibble while you're at it, and listen to those deathly howls of happiness. Did those stories not fill your soul with despair? With stories of pure chaos and madness? Do you have Normie, Stefan?
Can't say I have anything like that to talk about, but I do have a new drama alert. It wouldn't be a proper Internews episode unless we mention our favorite melodramatic pop star, T-Swizz, Tay-Tay, Tater Swift, girl with a never-ending grudge, America's very own Taylor Swift. When Swift first announced her next album, Reputation, was going to be releasing November 10th, Yeezy parts of the internet were set ablaze. Why? Well, for those of you who aren't disciples of Kanye West, November 10th just so happens to be the anniversary of his mother's unfortunate passing. Many thought since, baby, Kanye and Taylor have bad blood, that this was intentional on Swizzler's part. So, to counter the release of her album on the charts, Kanye fans from around the globe came together to stream West's 2005 track, Hey Mama, a song dedicated to his mother. And according to multiple sources, Spotify streams of Hey Mama increased by 700,000 over the course of that 24-hour period. Not only that, but apparently all 5 people with the title account participated in the streaming as well. Good on them.
Well, Stefan, even I, a maniacal evil genius, don't think Taylor meant to release the album on the anniversary of her mother's death.
Look, man, she's a snake. Once a snake, always a snake. Yet, she's still not the snakiest snake in recent news. That title goes to Electronic Arts, or EA. The company is no stranger to negative press, having been accused of countless crimes against gamers, such as Day One DLC and underpaying their workers. However, it would appear that the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 game hit a nerve that has sent the internet off the deep end. Star Wars fans have been waiting anxiously for the game's release, with stunning graphics and promising gameplay only adding to the hype. Upon release, however, fans were sickened to discover a play-to-win model, the likes of which have never been seen before. EA claims that all characters and in-game items are accessible through hard work and perseverance, but experts quickly discovered that popular characters like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker will take over 40 hours of gameplay to attain, without the use of real-world money. Meanwhile, wealthier players can unlock them instantly for the low price of $40 a pop. $40? That's Gatorade money! When confronted by the gaming community on this Battlefront subreddit, EA basically responded with, "Sucks to be you, nerds." Needless to say, this quickly became the lowest rated post in Reddit history, gaining over negative 681,000 points in less than a day. It would give gamers a certain sense of pride and accomplishment if this fiasco leads to the inevitable fall of EA's empire. This has got to be the year's biggest controversy, unless there's something else brewing?
Oh, something's definitely brewing in the coffee world. Something of pure evil. The air's getting colder, the street lights are getting brighter, and the holidays are right around the corner, which can only mean one thing. 'Tis the season for Starbucks controversy. The annual holiday cup outrage has become so traditional that it's practically a holiday all on its own. Who doesn't remember cozying up with loved ones, hot cocoa in hand, waiting by the fire for Starbucks to unveil their newest design? 2015 marked the beginning of the revered tradition when the plain red cups at Starbucks sparked an evangelical debate. Some accused Starbucks of wanting to take the Christ out of Christmas including then candidate Trump, who rallied for a boycott against the franchise. With 2016 came the green symbol of unity cup, which proved to be even more infamous than the first. And now we have the long-awaited DIY cups. What makes this different than any other form of goddamn Starbucks cup? Can't you already bring a Sharpie to your local Starbucks and doodle on the side of the cup yourself? The black and white sketch design is meant to inspire Starbucks customers to have their latte and draw it too. Starbucks creative director stated that the company loves the idea of everyone making these cups their own. In other words, they were hoping this year's design would stop the annual internet meltdown. Unfortunately for Starbucks, Americans never miss the opportunity to tweet complaints about something insignificant. Responses range from playfully joking to unapologetically sarcastic, with some feeling hashtag triggered by the distinctly Christian symbols included on the so-called holiday cup. But you see, the way I see it, it's not the cups that matter. What matters is what the cups have done for us. Celebrating the season's festivities, bringing people together, uniting them in internet-fueled hatred. After all, isn't that what the holidays are really all about? The internet exploded with hype on Wednesday, November 29th, when Marvel released their long-awaited Avengers Infinity War trailer. The highly anticipated payoff to the universe that have spent the last decade building up. The trailer quickly became the most highly viewed movie trailer in YouTube history. Here at Internews, we want what's best for the entertainment industry. So we put our think tank researchers to the test to see what could possibly get the next trailer even more views. Using the skills they learned in their research writing classes, they constructed a one-of-a-kind algorithm to execute a foolproof plan, 3-step plan that will absolutely earn Marvel's public image some style points. After hours of determination, our team found on Wikipedia that the most viewed video on all of YouTube, with over 4.4 billion views, is Luis Fonsi's Despacito. This Latin pop hit, for better or worse, defined a generation of middle school dances. Want to know what we here at Internews think the Infinity War trailer is missing? Here, check out this clip of the trailer.
Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses. And get this man a shield.
Now, check our version. The results just speak for themselves, don't they? Well, if that isn't good enough, Marvel, then maybe this will be. The second most highly viewed trailer on YouTube is Wiz Khalifa's See You Again, which has over 3.2 billion views. For those who remember, this song is iconic in the Fast and Furious series, and it will give you just the emotional edge the trailer is missing. Check it out.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Oh God, that gets me every time. It'll bring all your viewers to tears too, Marvel. However, if emotional isn't what you're going for, then you're still in luck. The third most popular video on YouTube is none other than the stylish K-pop classic Gangnam Style, which clocks in with just over 3 billion views. Here's what we have in store.
커피 식기도 전에 원샷 때리는 선어해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선어해 그런 선어해
So yeah, there you have it, Marvel. Implement any of those 3 techniques and you'll be golden. Before we close out the show, it's time to take a look back at our favorite memories from this season. This winter's hottest trend will be making Sloshy the Snowman. We all loved Frosty the Snowman as a kid. It's time we make our own sentient snowman. But it's getting harder to make our frosty little fella when it's 70 degrees during December. That didn't stop some determined kids in Random Lake, Wisconsin, though. Through a combination of sloshy snow, a lot of mud, and a dash of yellow snow, Sloshy the Snowman was brought to life. The kids were reportedly shocked when they learned he could talk. The Random Lake Tribune said that Sloshy apparently slowly trailed his way through the town asking for residents to put me out of my misery until he eventually melted into a puddle outside Town Hall. AIM is finally dead. We talked about how AIM finally died, but do you know what's not dead nor will never die? Big name oil companies. BP, Exxon, Chevron, we love them all. We here at Internews love and support all big name oil companies. We can't just pick one. You gotta love the enriching and luxurious qualities of that thick money syrup that we're just pumping out the ocean with such ease. And hey, holiday season's here. What better way to spread the holiday cheer than buying stock in your favorite oil company? Kids love them too.
Support big name oil companies.
In other news, let's take it back to Normie Stefan.
And the ghost of Debona Theater was...
It's still me, bitches, Evil Stefan. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling into newsies. Well, it seems like this is it. The end of the internet as we know it. It seems like that our holy guardian, net neutrality, will fall. The four horsemen of the apocalypse will bring the end of how we once experienced the internet. Well, I'll be hiding in my bunker once the throttling begins. Where will you be when the paid prioritization bombs drop? So, this is the way the internet ends. Not with a bang, but with a pie. Hello everyone, welcome back to News. As you know it, I'm Stefan, and this is definitely the year 1990. Today, we'll be talking about this cool thing called the World Wide Web. I know what you're thinking. Quit it with that jazz. This is just some fad. Get back to the real news. Well, won't you be surprised when we talk about memes for years to come? What are memes? Oh, you're in for a pleasant surprise.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry, but that last bit just made no sense. I mean, sepia? Really? For 1990? Okay. Look, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this whole news charade, all right? This eye patch, this fucking eye patch. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all of this, all right? All you shits just sit there in your nice little beds with your nice little laptops and watch me do weird bit after weird bit. Well, look, I'm done. Internews is over. Internews is over. We had our fun, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, look at the funny guy. Oh, how everyone laughed. Oh, you stupid little show. Not winning shit. No Evvies for you. This is dumb. This is bullshit. Stupid shit. No one's getting an Evie. Oh, you think you're getting an Evie? Yeah. Guess again. Think again. Fucking stupid.